Lamon Brewster, live at the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, former WBO champ. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Thank you, man.
And you have become a staple. It's easy to say that at all these, not just the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, but I saw you taking part of Indiana Boxing Hall of Fame and other conventions as well. Why is that so important for you to continue staying active and giving back to the fans?
Well, for me personally, man, I'm trying to create what I consider the fourth quarter of boxing, which is when a fighter retires. I'm trying to lay out some avenues that when a fighter retires, then they will be able to make a living life after boxing. For instance, this is our coffee. It's called, as you can see, Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame coffee. And what we're doing is we're selling this coffee to try to keep the annual induction ceremony going on. You can't call yourself a Hall of Famer if there's no Hall of Fame.
That's right.
So we're selling this coffee. You go to the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame website. You can purchase this through our links. And so what I'm trying to do is, again, help boxers that once you retire to make a living life after boxing, because as you know, we don't get pensions. And so there are too many fighters out here that are struggling, and I really want to be able to help. So at the end of the day, this is what I'm doing. And I have a nonprofit organization called Brewster's Place, where we teach young individuals about how to perceive life as a fight, because life is a fight.
That's beautiful that you're mentioning that, and it seems like it's the same topic that continues to come up throughout boxing, throughout the ages, right? The financial literacy or lack thereof, right? Mental health awareness or the lack thereof, right? And so you're taking the lead.
Yeah,
you're taking the first step.
man. I mean, the Bible says to be shepherds to his sheep, and we as men, as leaders, it's our job to help lead these young individuals, the next Lamon Brewster, the next James Toney, So it's very important that we as men and women, we step up in leadership roles to try to do our best and put our best foot forward.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's not just kindness, but paying it forward as well, right? And hoping that somebody else will carry the torch once you're done, right?
Absolutely, man. I mean, we have to pay it back, because somebody took a chance on us. So we have to do everything we can to try to give back.
I'm going to pick your brain a little bit. Let's jump into your boxing career. And I know I spoke to you about this in the past. The shot heard around the world, the knockout heard around the world when you stop Vladimir Klitschko. Talk to me about that fight, the lead up to it, the underdog status, and you were on a high, but the fans were like, we can't pick against the Klitschko brothers. Well, and here you go, and it was you didn't listen to any of the noise.
Well, the thing of it is that the WBO sent me a letter, and they said that I couldn't fight until I fought for the title. Well, they didn't tell me that Corey Spinks wouldn't fight me. He gave up his title so he wouldn't have to fight me. Rest in peace, Corey Spinks from South Africa. And what ended up happening was that he went and fought Vitaly Klitschko for his WBC title, I believe. But the point is this: instead of giving me the title because I was #1 in the world, they made me wait a year and 4 months before I stepped in the ring, whereas Vladimir Klitschko fought every 3 months. But what I did was I prepared myself psychologically by going to the gym every day and train like I was getting ready to fight for the world title in a month. And so though I waited a year and 4 months, I still became heavyweight champion of the world.
There was no downtime for you. You were constantly working, and you stayed ready for it. And you stepped in knowing that they could have just turned you into a champ and they made you wait over a year. Yeah, they could have just gave me the title. Yeah, instead of making me wait. But like I say, they let him fight every 3 months, but I had to sit on the shelf, but maybe it was intentional. But regardless, this added a chip on your shoulder by the time you walked in there.
Oh yeah.
The respect was gone at that point, and
that's why if you saw the press conference, I was very emotional before the press conference. #1, my trainer Bill Slayton had just passed. He was the one that trained me. He trained Ken Norton. Norton was his first heavyweight champion. I was his last. but I was angry because here I am fighting Vladimir Klitschko at his best. But what he didn't know was he's going to fight me at my best as well, man. So
You go on to defend the title 3 times.
Yep. And I hold the record for the fastest knockout in heavyweight history in a championship title fight. 53 seconds over Andrew Galata.
So, champ, I've asked this to other former fighters as well, retired fighters. Did you feel that you pulled the plug at the right time, maybe too soon, or a little too late?
Well, as you know, I suffered a detached retina when I fought Sergey Lakovic. That's the only reason why I lost that fight. I believe that God closes doors to make you go through others because who knows, maybe one more fight, maybe one more punch, maybe I wouldn't be able to speak, maybe I would have some type of a physical condition. But, you know, whatever it was, man, God has led me down another path, and this is a path where I'm trying to give back. I'm trying to help these youth out here, man, to make tomorrow a better day, because tomorrow depends on what we do today.
Yeah, that is very true. As a fan of yours, when I watch boxers of today, someone maybe like Anthony Joshua, who's in the back end of his career, I always wonder what would it have been like Lamon Brewster and Anthony Joshua, because the styles somewhat similar. You were obviously a little bit more strategic, a little bit more methodical. He's starting to get a little wilder in his back end, but his boxing skills are still there.
Yeah, you know, I don't take anything away from these fighters today, man. They didn't have the trainers that we had coming up, man, but I definitely wouldn't put him on my level. I'll say that because of the simple fact of the competition I was fighting versus the competition he was fighting. And, you know, I'm one of the few fighters in the boxing period that when I had the heavyweight title, nobody wanted to fight me. I got the letters of the champions that I sent to fight me for my title that said no. So, you know, he can't say that.
Listen, you're one of the best who have done it, and I know on paper it lists you as 6'2". To me, you look like you're 6'10" right now. You're an absolute giant. It's an absolute pleasure to speak to you.
Pleasure's always
Thank you,
mine.
Chip.